The HTS system is a robotic system used to deploy a series of cameras over a set of research plants. We have a regular RGB camera, a fluorescence camera, a near-infrared, and a thermal camera. The uniqueness here is the fact that it is consistent and it's robotic. If I program it today and analyze these plants, it's going to make the same path across the same plants. I don't care if I do it 5 times or if I do it 100 times. It's going to be at the same position all the time. The robotics provides consistency. The analysis is what provides the information.
This is our limited tech plant phenotyping facility attached to a 6,400 square foot greenhouse with 672 plant capacity. The imaging system can image plants up to 2.5 meters on a daily basis. Robotics of the system move the plants around, water the plants, and also facilitate the imaging by lifting and rotating the plants. This completely automates the process, so unless there's any problems, we can grow the plants from seed to adults without any interference whatsoever. Currently, these plants are undergoing an imaging job, and the system brings the plants in through the imaging chambers, first through the infrared chamber, then the fluorescent chamber, then the visible, then the near infrared and hyperspectral chamber, and then they come to the watering station. It picks up the carrier, the plant, and the soil and weighs everything as a package and compares that to a target weight in the database. It'll replenish exactly the amount of water it used in the previous day, and we can adjust that target weight higher as the plant gets bigger. We can lower that target weight and very easily drought stress the plants just by changing a value in the database. Everything is computer controlled and monitored by computers, so we can keep track of exactly what the conditions were in the greenhouse over the course of the entire experiment.
With this system, we can see what people cannot see by their naked eyes. We can do very accurate measurement and very fast.
The system requires 4 different poles. The tensioning on the cables has to be adjusted based on where it's at in the field. And so it shortens and lengthens each one of those cables specifically to get to a specific location.
We can do any crop we want because it can raise from ground level to 9 meters above the ground.
We can control within about plus or minus a centimeter of placing that camera in the same position each time. So therefore it allows us to get images that are identical from one time to the next in order to make comparisons.
We have minimum shadow on it, which is very important.
With the large payloads, we can do a number of different instruments at the same time as opposed to a drone where you're limited by the payload capacity of the drone. This allows us to do different camera systems and imaging at the same time on the same plants.
We have the very advanced subsurface irrigation system.
We have 130 different individually controlled irrigation zones out in that field.
And we can control independently for all of them. This is the first system in the United States.
This is the only one in the world that's used in an agricultural system like this.
It will give us a lot of innovative way to develop our modern phenotyping pipeline.